Hi you guys, my name is Miss Hannah and today we are going to go over a pretty simple lesson on adding fractions using Cuisenaire rods. So if you guys can just follow along with me for this video, we'll make it really nice and easy for you. So first I'm going to begin by going over the different colors and the numbers that correspond to each color of Cuisenaire rod. First we've got the 1 unit, which is white. And I'm just using a graphing board for this assignment just because it's easier to see everything. So the 1 unit is white, the 2 unit is red, the 3 is green, 4 is purple, 5 is yellow, 6 is dark green, 7 is black, 8 is brown, 9 is blue, and lastly 10 is orange. So these are all of the different colors and the sizes that we're going to be using for the Cuisenaire rods. Alright. So the first fraction that we are going to add is 2/3 over 5/6. Oh, I'm sorry, 2/3 plus 5/6. Alright, so let's set up our Cuisenaire rods. On the top, we've got a 2, and the bottom is a 3. And on this side, we have got a 5/6. Add my addition sign. All right, so I've got 2/3 plus 5/6. So we need to get these denominators to be the same. One way that we can do that is we can double this side, so that way our 3 becomes a 6. So remember what we do to the bottom, we also have to do to the top. So if we're doubling the 3, we also need to double 2. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to move this down. And this we're going to change. We're going to double the 3 and we're going to double the 2. So I'm doubling the 3. 2, right? Doubled. And I'm doubling the 2. Here's 2. Awesome. All right, so now we have got 4/6 plus 5/6. And as you can see here, these are the same. So we can go ahead and change this out for a dark green. And 2 2-unit blocks is the same as 1 purple, as you can see there. So we're going to change that out for purple. Awesome. So now we have got 2 fractions with the same denominator. We've got 5/6, and then this one is 4/6. So since our denominators are the same, we can now add the numerators together. So 4 plus 5 is 9. So we're going to trade. So we're going to add these together, and we are going to get 9/6. So our 9 is blue, and our 6 is dark green. So here's our answer to 2/3 plus 5/6. We've got 9/6. Now this is an improper fraction, so we actually need to change this so that way we have a proper fraction. So we can go ahead and we can see that right here we've got 3 hanging over the side. We're just going to go ahead and change this to a 3 unit and change this side to the dark green 6 unit. Excuse me. Awesome. So we've got one whole right here plus the overhanging 3. So we're just going to go ahead and set this to the side. And we're going to remember that this is 1. Now, for this last 3, our denominator is still 6. So we have 3 over 6. Now, one way that we can reduce this is we can chop the top into 3 sections and also the bottom into 3 equal sections. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to trade out the top light green for 3 single units. Those are the same, so we're going to take that out. And we're going to trade out this bottom dark green for 3 2 units. See, those are the same. So we're going to get rid of this guy. So we still have the same fraction here. We've got 3 over 6. Now, we can reduce this by kind of like the same way that we added it together. What you do to the numerator, you have to do the denominator. So to get this smaller, we can take a couple away from both the numerator and the denominator. So we can take 1 away from the denominator, but make sure you take 1 off the numerator. Take 1 off the denominator, take another off the numerator. And since we took the equal sides, we're left with the smallest fraction we can have, which is 1 over 2, which is the same thing as 1/2. So we can move this little whole number over here. And we have our answer. It's 1 and 1/2. Same thing as 9/6, but it's a proper fraction. It's a mixed number. And here's our answer. 1 and 1/2. All right, for our last example, we're going to do 1/2 or 1 over 2 plus 2/5 or 2 over 5. So to find the common denominator, we first need to find a number in which 2 can go into, so we're probably going to have to change both of these. So for this side, we can double the 5 and we can double the 2. So on this side, we'll be left with 5 doubled is 10 and 2 doubled is 4. It's going to take up some of my board. So now, excuse me. So now to get this side to be the same as this one, we're going to need to get 2 all the way up to 10. And one thing that we can do is we can multiply that by 5 to get it to 10. So we know that 5 of these guys is going to be 10. So we're going to do that. What we add to the bottom, we also have to add to the top. So there will be 5 on the bottom, and then there will also be 5 on the top. And 5 of these bad boys is the same as 1 orange. So we can just use that. And 5 of these is the same as 1 of these. So we can use this one. All right, so now we've got a new fraction in which both of our denominators are the same. So now it's really just a matter of adding the numerators together and we can figure out our problem. So we know the bottom is going to be 10, and we know that 5 plus 4 is 9. So our answer to this is going to be 9 over 10. Thank you guys again for joining me for this lesson. If we have any questions about anything, everybody struggles with something, feel free to message me, feel free to email me. So just keep in mind when you have, when we have 2 of one kind, make sure you always try to switch it to the matching color, so that way we can keep it nice and simple and just use one. Another thing to remember, make sure whatever you do to the denominator, you do to the numerator as well when we're trying to find those common denominators. So if we have any questions about anything, feel free to contact me. It's always a pleasure, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.